Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Coram with ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. Today we're standing in front of 5265 Quasar Court. Now this property is located on Austin Bluffs and Stetson Hills. This property was built in 1992 and has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a 2-car garage, just about 2,000 square feet of living space, and at a value of $210, this thing is on sale at $185,000. The best news of all is it doesn't need a lot of work, just some slight updating. I think you're going to like what you see. Let's go check it out. As we enter the Quasar property, you walk into a nice open vaulted living room area. Now the cool thing about this is in 92 you still got some of the modern architecture, but the views and just location of this property make this hard to find anywhere else. So you got a living room area. This would be more like the formal living room. You might set your couches or the stuff that mom won't let you touch up here. This is a nice sitting area where you can look out the window and really take in all of the window space and some of the views that you can see from there. Back this direction, we have the kitchen area. Now the kitchen's in pretty good shape. Again, only 1992, nothing's all that old, but even then they've done some updating. The countertops are definitely a little more modern. You've got a nice, stainless steel. Some of the appliances are stainless. They don't all match. So that's something you might want to update that if you wanted to. But in general, it's functional and ready to go. And I think this is an excellent value. All right, so the lower level of Quasar, this is sort of the family room area where it can be a little less formal in the upper room. Same as before though, you've got a lot of nice space for couches and chairs and things of that nature. And then up top here, for me anyway, this is where I mounted my TV, was just above the fireplace. So you may consider putting it there or off to the side, so you've got a couple of options. We're going to check out the backyard in a little bit, but let's head upstairs first and see the bedrooms. Upstairs in the Quasar property, you've got 3 of the 4 bedrooms right up here. Now, before we go, you'll notice right here, this is the secondary bath. So, pretty nice, got a nice skylight. I'm a big fan of that because it lets a lot of natural light into this room. And beyond a little bit of stains on the linoleum, this bathroom doesn't really need anything. It's pretty much good to go. This is the first of the secondary bedrooms. And again, the bedrooms are a pretty nice size. Nice tall ceilings in here. Very bright, very open, kind of a light blue color, so something that you may update the paint if you're into that. But again, guys, we're picking up $30,000 worth of equity whether you lay a finger on this thing or not, because you're in a neighborhood that easily supports 210 to 220. Here we are at 185, so I think it's a great deal. Another secondary bedroom, very long, not as wide as it is long, obviously, but still a very good size. Plenty of room for the bedroom furniture. They painted one of the walls kind of a deep red color, so we may want to consider painting that a little bit more neutral. But beyond that, this doesn't need a whole heck of a lot of work. Before we continue on, I just want you to see the view to the backyard, because there's a lot of open space here behind us. There's a nice hiking trail off in the distance over there, which we might not be able to see when we film this from the backyard. So it feels very natural. You're in a very naturalized setting, very comfortable. Although you're in the suburbs, it doesn't really feel like it. It's got a more country feel for sure. Let's go see the master bedroom. So the master really feels like a master. Again, nice tall ceilings, pretty good size, very long room that stretches way back here. Sort of frames itself in perfectly to sit your bed against this wall or against the back wall over here. So you definitely have some options. Decent amount of closet space in this. And then behind us, we have the master bathroom, which has linoleum floor, our standard 4-inch tile surround. And check out that shower fixture. I've never seen anything quite like that. But that thing is pretty sweet. So that obviously is going to be something that's included with the property, and shower's paradise there for sure. With that, let's go check out the basement, which is completely finished out. Come along. So we're downstairs in the 5265 Quasar Court. I apologize in advance. It's going to be a little bit dark. No power on here, and we are in the basement, so lighting is a little limited. As you walk into the basement, it's not a huge amount of space. The basement only makes up about 500 square feet. But you have kind of a sitting area right here. You might use this as an office nook. That would be probably the best use of it. Back here you have a 3/4 bath, which you can tell here the toilet is gone, but this would hold a toilet, and it's got a shower in it as well. So it's a perfectly functional bathroom. This is a perfect area for the mother-in-law suite if you wanted to put them down here, or the teenager that wants to have their own bedroom and bathroom. Back here we have the bedroom. And I'm glad they put it over here, because this is where the windows are located. Not only is that required by code, but it's nice because it keeps this room lighter than the rest of the basement. Again, it's not a huge basement, but it's perfectly functional and gives you that 4th bedroom, and it's one less thing that you have to worry about finishing out. At 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and a 2-car garage, guys, again, 200, maybe 220. Today, we get this thing for $185. I think it's a stellar deal. Give me a call if you want to come see it in person. Let's go see the backyard and we'll get you guys out of here. So we're out back at the Quasar property, and again, guys, as I said upstairs, this really feels more like a park than it does a suburban lot, because you have this nice patio setting here. This is where we're going to set up the barbecue grill off to the side here. They did a really good job with the retaining walls. I mean, there's a lot of them, but I also like the way they laid it out, so they really took advantage of this yard layout. It's a good size, and just with all the natural trees, it really does feel like you're out in the forest, despite the fact that you're right off of Austin Bluffs, where you keep easy access to everything. Guys, don't miss the Quasar property, because 5265 Quasar Drive is currently listed at $185,000. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a 2-car garage, and just about 2,000 square feet of living space in this neighborhood. There's no way we could do this in this condition for $185. But if you act quickly, you can get this thing for $185 and get the $8,000 tax credit and only get into it for $100 down, because that program is still going on. With that, guys, you know what to do. You got to give me a call. Let me know when you'd like to see the Quasar or any of our other videos. The number's at the bottom of the screen. Register online, www.coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com. In the meantime, this is Donnie Corum with the Colorado Springs Foreclosure Deal team. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.